cook now. Let him cook. I said let him.
Time is running out. Now, I'm not saying this to be a fearmonger or anything like that, but let me just say this. Right now is the perfect time for you to become a content creator. Let me ask you a question. What's the difference between you and Content? What's the difference between you and Asmongold?
No one predicted this would have happened. No one could have predicted that Elon Musk and Trump would eventually have a falling out and a crash out on each other. I'm gonna be real. I'm surprised it lasted this long.
Those guys are just personalities. They're just people who like them. By one, dancing in front of a camera and doing a bunch of funny stuff. And the other one, he just basically speaks his mind. You can do the exact same thing. The answer is in front of your face. A lot of people are talking about how the job market is terrible, which it is. The job market is terrible. But they're crying in things on TikTok and all these platforms. But the answer is in front of your face. The window will close as people realize that we creators have the power now. There's no longer where the power is inside of the corporate suits and the boardrooms and anything like that. We don't even like the corporate slop or like just basically when it comes to capitalism and stuff like that. People don't even like that stuff. So we're not listening to the corporate rooms anymore. We're listening to the people like Content and Asmongold. Share your opinion. There's people out there who have the same opinion that you do. And let's think about it. If there's a problem that you have, just think about one problem that you have. Really, just think about it. There's somebody out there who have the same problem. Not just somebody. There's millions of people out there who have the same problem. So you can make a channel about talking about that. I own a gaming studio. Me creating gaming content that's on this channel, what got me where I'm at now, like the 200 followers, but it's not like people didn't want to see that due to the fact that the game isn't being in development and the devlogs are kind of boring as fuck. So like no one wants to see that type of stuff like that. So what I realized is every time that I spoke my mind about something that I felt passionate about, I would get thousands of views. And back in the days when I was on my other channel, when I was calling out scammers, I got thousands of views. My very first YouTube video, I got, I think 4 views, my very first video. And then the next video, I got 3,000. And it was due to the fact that I spoke to people's interests. And I stopped I stopped making content and everything like that due to the fact that I got into gaming. I started becoming a game developer, learning how to become a game developer and everything like that. I wanted to take care of my family. So I wanted to start getting into games and everything like that to basically blow up inside of the indie space. But you still create a game and everything like that. But I just think that right now, where the market is at, and just some things you just got to think about, like where the market is at, and like how cynical that like the gaming audience is, like one of the worst audiences. But you know, I'm a gamer myself, so I understand. It was one of the worst audiences, but it's granted, like the Web3 completely became it was a fucking scam. What I mean became. AAA games became complete slop. Like it's Unreal Engine made anybody and everybody, including myself, to be able to make a game, right? And people who shouldn't make video games or who don't play video games are using Unreal Engine to scam people. So people are very skeptical when it comes to gaming. So like people really don't give chances when it comes to gaming. And then when it comes to devlogs, people really don't care about that stuff. And especially like normally people who watch devlogs are people who are interested in the game already, which is people who are watching ours. But is also other good game developers, right? So that's like developing a sneaker and then taking your sneaker to a sneaker convention and trying to sell your sneaker to other people who make sneakers, right? Not it doesn't make any sense. So when it comes to becoming a content creator, just find that one thing that you want to talk about. And there are ways, just to let you know, there is ways that you can find out how to do this as well too. I'm not going to share with you right now in this video, but there are ways that you can use one thing. If you want to talk about like cell phones or whatever the case may be, there is ways that you can talk about cell phones in every video that you make, but you can talk about other things as well. So there's ways that you can do content creating. There's ways that you can become a personality, and that's where the world is going to. We're inside of a new era. It's not the things ain't changing. It's changed already. It's here. People don't know that social media isn't social media anymore. So you have an opportunity. I'm telling you, and it's closing. It's closing. It's up to you to get off of social media scrolling, right? Doom scrolling, and use it as a tool to sell whatever it is that you are selling, to basically promote whatever it is that you got promoting out there. I get it. It's very difficult, and there is a way where you can be monetized as a very early creator due to the fact that I'm a small creator myself, and I know how it feels. So I know when I do this and I'm only getting 6 views and stuff like that, I want to get paid for those 6 views, right? So at least get paid for the effort, the time, and the editing that I'm putting into all this stuff like that. So I understand, and there is a way that you guys can earn. Again, I'm not going to talk about it in this video because I don't want you guys to feel like I'm selling you something, because people just be always just, and again, going into that too, the gurus, the MLMs, the crypto bros. It's like right now we are in a time where it's so much noise. And it's so much noise that people are looking for people that's authentic. And that's when you come in. Be yourself. You don't have to go, hi guys. Yeah, nobody wants that anymore. That was back in then. That was back then when you had to pretend to be somebody to get the audience. You don't have to do that anymore. People want people like a personal conversation like this. So when you think about becoming a content creator, don't overthink it. That's a lot of people mess up there. I have my own creators, and a lot of them are stuck in that bubble right now where it's like they're trying to figure out what they want to do, and I'm there to help them. Like, it's not that hard. All you got to do is figure out a problem, and normally people are always looking for problems. So it's not about making content that you want to make, and that's another thing that probably people have. It's making content that they want to make. You got to understand that people are normally watching you because they do like you, obviously, but they also coming to you to solve a problem, or they want to see your talking points on a problem that they think is a problem. So try to figure those type of things out. There will be more content on these things when it comes to like as me growing as a content creator, and I'll show you basically me building a platform for content creators where I am using my resources to make sure that we small content creators be able to get sponsors, brand deals, and everything, so we can take care of ourselves, because that's very important. We need to take care of ourselves, because it doesn't talking in front of this thing, if you can't pay the bill, don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? So we need to make sure that that's a thing. Also, one of the biggest and easiest ways to make money is content creating. It's going to become very easy, due to what I'm working on, and it's become very easier to do that. And also with clipping, you guys have to get and learn in that. That's very easy, very easy. There's so many skills out there. It's just stop paying these people who's selling you courses on shit they don't do. Stop doing that. If they show vehicles, luxury homes, all those type of things like that, those people are frauds. No matter how legitimate they come off as, those people are frauds. I have a very nice home. I will never show my home to y'all. All right? Unless I go to like a house tour or whatever the case may be. But if y'all want to see that. But other than that, I will never just go, oh, look at my home, big ass house and cars and all that. I will never do that. That's weird. That's corny. Because my life don't do anything for you. I made it. You did not. Let's get you there. You get what I'm saying? So when it comes to being a content creator, the window is closing. Everybody is going to realize that content creation is the key. We are the new media. We're the new media. Donald Trump has made legacy media sit in the back and made content creators now sit in the front, and they are able to now, live streamers are now able to go to the White House and where they go ask questions and stuff to the president. They're able to do that now. We're able to go do that now. He wrote it in a bill. That's a thing now. Content creators can now go. We're considered media now. Use your voice is the most powerful thing that you have. Is your voice. You got to understand, throughout history, humans been using this shit to make shit happen. Think about that. You play a song, and that motherfucker can make you cry. Think about that. Use this thing. You have one. Everyone has one. Use it, and I promise you'll change your life. But if you miss out on this opportunity, you'll have to wait another 20 years. And that's something that you don't want to do, I promise you. We missed out on YouTube. We missed out on Vine, the Instagram, the Twitch. This is your chance to, as it restarts, it's your chance to get into it now. Don't play yourself.
Don't ever play yourself.
Let